Ah, morning, Dad. Hey, you seen Jessica?
No, why? Isn't she in her room?
Oh, I just looked. And, she's gone with some of her stuff.
Look, I've been awake for a while. I didn't see her leave.
She must have gone during the night. I don't know, I think, where she is.
I know where she is, Chief Bennett. And it's just as bad as you think.
Hey, figured I'd find you here. Made you some coffee.
Thank you. That's sweet.
I didn't hear you leave this morning. You must have got here really early.
Yeah, I got here about 5. I couldn't sleep.
How's the, Singapore project coming along?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, it's going really good, actually. As soon as Alistair gets in, I'm going to show him exactly what I've done.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna love it.
Yeah?
Okay, because you worked really hard on this project.
Yeah, I have, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I just wanted to thank you for being so supportive and understanding of all the time I've been spending on this.
Hey, I know how important it is to you. How much you want to get ahead here at Crane.
You know what? You're the very best. Now, I've got to go grab a book for some research, okay? Be right back. Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Tabitha said that spell she cast on Fox would cost us our love, but I think she's wrong. I think Fox and I will still be in love no matter how successful he becomes. Our love is more powerful than some spell. I know it is.
Well, good morning, you two.
Good morning, Mr. Crane.
Chad, glad to see you here so early.
Well, the early bird gets the job done, right? Besides, Alistair left me a message. He had a project he wanted me to start working on.
Chad, if you heard anything about Whitney, Eve's very worried about her.
No, not since I saw her at Alistair and Teresa's wedding.
I saw it too. She tried to talk Teresa out of marrying my father.
Too bad that didn't work. Anyway, Whitney's getting ready to take her final vows at the convent, so I guess me and Miles will never see her again.
How is Miles?
He's doing okay, but, you know, I know he misses Whitney.
I'm sure he does. How are you dealing with being a single father?
I'm okay. You know, Miles is my first priority, but I haven't been slacking off at work.
Chad's working very hard, Mr. Crane.
I'm sure that's what all the disinherited Crane heirs are doing now.
Well, I tell you, Father really didn't discriminate. I'm out, Sheridan's out. You're out, Fox Fancy. I mean, we're all out.
Except for Teresa's son, little Ethan. He gets it all.
You know, I never really had much money, so this isn't such a big deal to me, but I'm sure it's really hard on the rest of you.
Well, I suppose without the Crane fortune, we'll all be scrambling.
I won't be scrambling. Morning. I may no longer be an heir, but I am prepared to take over the company. And soon. And I'm not going to let anyone get in my way.
Good morning, Mrs. Crane.
Don't do that.
Is that any way to speak to your loving husband?
You know what? Pinching my butt is not in the prenup.
Well, how would you know? You've never read it.
Grampy, how are you feeling?
Oh, splendid, darling. And how was my granddaughter this morning?
Worried? I don't know how you could even fall asleep last night after Teresa tried to smother you to death. Weren't you afraid she'd try something again?
No, sweetheart. She'll never try anything like that again. Ever.
How can you be sure?
Because I explained the consequences to her.
Oh, God. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, I really don't know how much longer I can take living here with her, seeing Teresa every morning at breakfast.
Why don't you try to ignore her?
Right, no chance of that. Besides, I'm very, very worried about Sheridan.
We all are. She's not going to get over Luis's death that easily, you know.
No, she is not. And you know what? I'd love to call her, but she was exhausted last night. I don't want to wake her up.
Yeah, I was asleep when you came in last night. How did your talk go with her?
It was horrible.
It's awful. You know, of course she wishes this was all a bad dream and it wasn't happening and Luis would just walk in the door with Marty.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen.
Marty. My baby Marty. Oh, you're here. Oh my God. It's you. You're here. Oh, Luis. You and our little boy are here.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You know, you're pretty cocky, Fox. I mean, what makes you think I'm not gonna be running the company?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know where to begin. Well, start with you're not ready. You are still learning, right? And, oh yeah, I have more experience than you do.
Maybe so. But I've got more street smarts. All right, I know how valuable I am.
Well, good. Then you know you're not as valuable as I am.
All right, I don't want to have you two fighting for position here. If we work together, we can make Crane Industries stronger than ever. There's room for all of us.
Oh, yeah? Not when I'm looking over my shoulder all the time, waiting for a knife to hit me in the back.
I'll have to stab you in the back to get what I want,
No
Chad.
one is going to stab anyone in the back. You're both my sons. I want all of the success in the world for you, equally. But we have to stand together against Alistair.
Oh, Fox, here you are. I've
No,
been
I'm in
looking
the middle
everywhere.
of something.
Hi, Kay. How's the new job going?
It's all right, I guess.
Oh, no, this is a bad moment. Chad and Fox are dueling.
So what do you say? Can we work together? Because being at each other's throats only plays into Alistair's hands.
Well, I need this job. I got a son to support.
Fox, are you on board?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. We'll schedule a lunch meeting to strategize ASAP.
Okay.
Good.
And you have to remember what my father does. He tries to divide and conquer. We can't let him do that to us, or we'll all lose.
Well, hello again, darling. When you go back to your room later, you'll find a nice white, lacy teddy on your bed.
What?
The lacy teddy? I want you to wear it tonight. Pretend that you're a virgin.
Ethan, there's something I think you should know.
Yeah, what is it?
Teresa tried to kill my grandfather last night.
What?
He wouldn't want me telling you, but I saw it happen, and I'm very worried about it.
No, come on. You must have misunderstood what you saw or something.
No, I saw her holding a pillow over his face, trying to smother him to death. And he must have been drugged because he wasn't struggling or anything.
Nancy, if this is true, then why didn't Alistair call the police?
He tried to tell me it was some kind of sex game he and Teresa were playing, but I don't buy it. If I hadn't walked in when I did, my grandfather would be dead.
Oh my God, I knew she was unhappy. I would not have believed she'd go this far, though.
Well, believe it. I just thought I should tell you. I mean, what if she tries it again and no one's there to stop her?
I'm so sorry for letting you leave without telling you how much I loved you. Can you ever forgive me? Please forgive me, my love. Chris. It's not Marty, it's James.
I'm so sorry, Sharon.
I was dreaming, though.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a dream.
So Luis isn't coming home. He's really dead.
I'm so sorry, Sharon.
No.
Fancy, what are your plans for today?
I don't know. I thought I'd take a car down to Boston and do some shopping.
Oh.
I do still have at least one credit card, don't I? Or did you cut that off too?
No, you can use the credit card. It's just that I have something a little more interesting for you to do today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What could possibly be more interesting than the new spring line of my favorite Italian shoes?
Your new office at Crane Industries.
What? Did you say office?
Yes, I did. It's time for you to join the company.
I don't get it. Join? You mean as in work?
Mm-hmm.
You know I don't know how to do anything.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're not going to be doing anything you're not fully qualified to do.
Like what? I know how to shop. I know how to party.
Mm-hmm.
How does that fit into this putting fancy to work idea?
You know, you just gave me a job description. Look, you know fashion, you know trends. So you're going to be in charge of the new Crane Style Division.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You're serious?
Mm-hmm. You're going to be in charge of developing new fashions, new fashion accessories, some home decor.
No, wait a second. You said I'd be developing new fashions?
Mm-hmm.
Grimpy, I can't do that. I mean, I know how to sit and choose clothes from the runways in Paris and Milan, but to come up with my own design? No.
Oh, honey, believe me. Do you think I'm an idiot? Really?
No, of course
Okay.
not, but...
All right, but nothing. Now, I've seen your drawings. You've been designing clothes ever since you could hold a pencil.
But that was for fun.
Mm-hmm. And this job is going to be for fun, too. Now, I want you to go upstairs, change your clothes into something that is much more appropriate for your new executive position. All right? And I'll take you over to Crane Industries, show you your office. Meet me outside, 10 minutes.
I'm speechless, Grandfather. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now that you've gotten Noah out of your system, I think you need a new focus in your life. I think this job was just the ticket for that. Besides, you're going to meet a lot of new men who understand your position in life, men who will understand who you really are, unlike Noah Bennett. 10 minutes.
Where is she, Simone?
I saw her last night with Spike.
She must have left right after I said goodnight.
I'm sorry. I tried to get her to come home, but Spike wouldn't let her leave. I think he threatened her and scared her into going with him. And also, I think she was on drugs when I saw her.
Damn. What the hell kind of hold does that jerk have on her, huh? Simone, you said that Spike had threatened her with something. Threatened her with what?
Is this a knife Spike gives you to carry every night?
Yes. Oh, God. I'm a murderer. I killed him. I stabbed him to death.
All right, I'll let you know when we can meet for lunch. But in the meantime, I suggest that you two get together. You come up with some ideas to spring on Alistair. We can only beat him if we stick together, right?
Well, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, me too. Sounds good. I gotta get back to work, so... Oh, let me know when you want to do that lunch. Looking forward to it.
Hey,
Would you mind taking a look at this file?
Kay, is everything all right between you and Bucks?
sure. What do you ask?
Just wondering. I know he's under a lot of pressure. And if he's anything like Chad, he can get pretty distracted.
Yeah, he does sometimes.
Oh, just hang in there, okay?
Thanks, Valerie. I feel a lot better.
I'm gonna feel a whole lot worse once I'm done with you. I thought you were Luis. I thought you were putting Marty into bed with me, just like you said he would do on the videotape.
I'm sorry, Sheridan. I didn't want to frighten you.
Wait a minute. You had to leave Harmony to go back into the witness protection program. What are you doing here?
My son missed you.
Oh, James. Isn't it dangerous for you, though, with the mob after you? And what did Agent Hall have to say about you leaving?
He doesn't exactly know. He put us in a safe house, and then he headed back to D.C.
Isn't he gonna come looking for you again?
Well, I'm hoping that he'll think it'll be too dangerous for me here. But I had to come back, Sheridan. I had to come back and see if you were all right.
I'm not all right. I'm not at all all right.
You are my passion for life.
Are you sure I can do this? Because I'm not.
Will you stop worrying? I have complete confidence in you. All right? Come on. Come on.
Mr. Crane.
Oh, hello. Well, Fancy, what are you doing here?
Hi, Daddy. Guess what? I'm working here.
You are working.
Right, Julia. And I want each and every one of you to give her as much assistance as she needs to fully acclimate herself around here. You can all go now. Julia. All right.
Oh my gosh. I'm a division chief?
Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
I love it. It's beautiful.
Good. I want this room to give you inspiration. And I expect all of your creative juices to start flowing and flourishing so that you come up with amazing designs that are going to make Crane Industries millions of dollars.
I'll try, Grandfather. I promise I'll do my best.
I know you will, sweetheart. Okay. Now, you have a good time in here.
Mwah.
All right? Be good.
Grandfather, thank you.
You're welcome.
Simone, do you have any idea what Spike may have threatened Jessica with?
I don't know. Maybe he threatened to hurt you, or Noah, or Kay and Maria.
Yeah, well, that's possible. My gut's telling me it's something else.
Or someone else. What if Alistair's behind everything that's gone down between Spike and Jessica?
Jess, you're no killer.
How can you say that, Simone? I came to in a motel room next to a dead John. Stabbed with the knife Spike gave me for protection.
Yeah, well, that's just it. You came to next to that dead guy. Alistair Crane could have had that guy killed while you were out of it to set you up for murder. Look what he's done to the rest of your family.
Alistair does hold a grudge against our family, Dad.
A grudge? He's determined to destroy all of us.
Look at what he's done to us so far. Having you fired as chief of police, all based on lies? Having me tossed in jail on trumped-up drug charges?
Look, Alistair has tried to kill his own daughter. And even though he's covered his tracks so far, I know he was behind Luis's death. So it wouldn't surprise me in the least that he's tried to use Spike to destroy my daughter's life.
The man is pure evil. I can't believe Fancy actually thought I'd want to work for him.
Wait, Alistair Crane offered you a job?
Yeah.
Why? He had to know you'd turn him down.
You're absolutely right, Simone. He knew I'd never take it. So when Fancy went to him and told him I'd turn the job down, he probably manipulated the situation to make me look like an ingrate and turn her against me.
Look, I know he was behind your breakup.
Yeah, he was behind it, all right. Alistair Crane is behind everything evil that happens in this town.
Plotting behind my back, are we?
Julian was just giving me some advice on a project I'm working on.
Oh, I see. I suggest you all go back to your desks and work on it there. Or I'll fire the lot of you.
So what's going to happen now that he brought Fancy into the company? I mean, it's just one more person I have to compete with.
Chad, she's your half-sister.
Yeah, Fox is my half-brother. That hadn't stopped him from trying to stab me in the back.
We're going to work together, you remember?
I remember. I just hope Fox does.
What are you doing?
I am proofreading the Singapore project.
You want me to read
No,
through
no,
it
I
too?
got it. I got it. It's fine.
Get your message, Fox. What's this great idea you have?
Right. Well, it's just my take on the Singapore project. I think you'll be very impressed.
I'd better be. For your sake.
There is my girl. Edie, thank you so much. Good morning, sweetie. Is there anything more wonderful than kissing this beautiful baby girl?
Do you want some more juice?
No, thank you. But have you seen the paper?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, let's see, baby Jane. Should we go find the paper? Let's go find the paper. Honey, we'll be right back, okay? Oh, that's my girl.
I need to ask you about something.
What, Ethan?
Fancy told me that you tried to smother Alistair to death last night.
That's right, I did.
This is true?
Yeah, I tried to kill him, and I'm gonna keep trying until I succeed.
You said Luis made you a videotape?
Yeah. FBI agent gave it to me. It was a video diary Luis was making for me, telling me how his search was going for Marty.
It must have been pretty painful to watch.
It was. It was very hard. Hearing Luis talking to me, telling me how much he loved me, it was hard for me to believe that...
I wish there was something I could do to make you feel better.
You already have by bringing James to me.
Hey, buddy.
What have you got there?
What is it?
This was one of Marty's books. Luis found it in his search. It was in his belongings.
Hey, James. Maybe Sheridan can read for you a little later, huh?
No, I'll read to him now. I'd like that. This is Curious George Rides a Bike. This is George. He lived with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. When the time had come for George to say goodbye, the director let him keep the coat and the cap and the bugle. And then George and his friend got into the car and went home. Do you like that book, sweetheart? Yeah?
Yes. I am hungry.
Do you mind if I take you down to the kitchen for a bite?
No, of course. I'll come down with you. I'll cook you breakfast.
No, I don't want any pose. I'll do it.
Don't want to impose, or you don't want to eat my cooking?
That's not it. Well, maybe.
That's the first time I've laughed since. I'm really glad you're here.
So am I.
Come on, I'm gonna cook for you both. Whether you like it or not, and I promise it'll be something edible.
Well, I'll believe that when I see it. Can you hold on to that, buddy?
This is excellent, Fox.
Yeah?
Very, very innovative.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect. This is great. I guess I'll just go forward on the project then. It'd be wonderful.
I'd like to have someone else's take on this first.
That's someone else's. What do you want another executive to work with me on the project? Is that what you're getting at?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
After I got your email last night and you stressed the importance of this project, I decided that maybe two heads would be better than one. So I asked Chad to write up a proposal on the same project.
Uh-huh. What? You did what?
You had them both do proposals on the Singapore project.
That is correct, Julian. I'll look over both of the proposals, and the winner will get a promotion. The loser will have the dubious distinction of walking the halls of Crane Industries with everyone knowing that his work was inferior.
Why did you drag me out here?
Because Gwen's going to be back any minute, and I want to talk to you about this. I can't believe what I'm hearing you say.
Well, believe it. I tried to kill him, and I'm gonna do it again.
I don't understand how.
With a pillow?
No, I get that, Teresa. I don't understand how you overpowered him. Didn't he struggle?
I gave him a pill to knock him out.
A pill? You gave him a pill? What kind of pill?
It was something Dr. Russell gave me.
Eve gave you a pill to knock out Alistair.
Look, I told Dr. Russell that Alistair forces himself on me. And I told her that he rapes me. And I told her that he hurts me. And I said that I can't take it anymore, so she gave me these drugs. And she told me only to give Alistair one pill, and that's what I did. I gave him one pill, and I put it in his drink. But when he was lying there, Ethan, and he was unconscious, I made a decision to make sure that man never puts his filthy paws on me ever again. And if Fancy hadn't come in, yes, he would be dead. Better luck next time.
You can't be serious about killing Alistair.
I'm dead serious.
It's a murder, Teresa.
No. It's self-defense. He forces me to have sex with him, Ethan, wherever he wants. Whenever he wants, and however he wants, and I cannot take it anymore.
Then leave him. Leave him now. Please. Before you do something you're going to pay for the rest of your life.
I tried that before, remember? You were going to help me. And then Alistair found out that I was leaving, and what did he do? He said that you can go, Teresa, but your son has to stay here. And why? Because according to the prenuptial agreement that I signed, he's got full custody of little Ethan, whether I'm with him or not.
I understand. You're concerned about his influence over little Ethan. Believe me, I am too. But there's other ways to protect him from Alistair besides resorting to murder.
This is the only way. Don't you get it? He's gonna ruin my son's life.
Teresa, think about this. Why would he do this? He made little Ethan his sole heir. He wants little Ethan to run Crane Industries. He wants little Ethan to succeed.
And he may make him a success in business. But in the process, he will deprive him of all human feeling. He will take away my son's chance at finding real love, Ethan, real love, and that's the reason why we're here, isn't that right? It's like he kept Sheridan from the love of her life. It's like he kept Julian and Eve apart. He's gonna take my son's soul, Ethan. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna get rid of him once and for all.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Thank you for being concerned, but I'm okay. Now, let's see. What should we have for breakfast?
I don't know.
So you're deliberately pitting one grandson against the other.
I only have one goal in this life, Julian. One goal only. To make sure that Crane Industries survives and remains number one. Despite the fact that I have incompetent idiots like yourself working here.
You know this company would thrive if you let these two young men work together.
Do not presume to tell me how to run my company. No. If you'll all excuse me, I have work to do.
I told you what his strategy is. Divide and conquer, but we're not going to let him get away with it. You're both going to work on the project together, and you're both going to put your names on it.
How are we gonna do that, Julian? Alistair has all the power. We have to play by his rules.
Or else get fired.
Well, I won't let that happen. I intend to be the one who comes out on top.
See, the thing is, I don't lose.
You win. You've worked too hard to lose now. And you have to have the spell working for you.
Well, I suppose you're both right. At this point, you really must play by Alistair's rules. He could fire both of you. He doesn't need a reason.
It seems to me Chad and Fox need to go forward with their individual proposals. It's the only way one of them has a chance to get ahead here.
I agree. They don't have a choice.
Well, it's not a problem. I got this locked.
Well, I think dreams are good. So you just keep on dreaming.
I'm sure you're right. Alistair's got to be behind Spike's involvement in Jessica's life.
He's declared war on this family.
No doubt. Unfortunately, we don't have any proof that Spike's taking his orders from Alistair.
I can't believe that he's doing this to Jessica just for kicks.
Yeah, he says he's doing it for the money. Making her prostitute herself.
What kind of slimeball does that to a woman, huh?
An evil bastard who only cares about himself.
So, how you doing, Division Chief? Any inspired ideas yet?
Actually, I have some ideas for a new spring line. We could sell it to department stores, reach the masses.
Oh, honey, that is excellent. I knew you had talent. Oh, good girl, good girl. You're gonna have to forgive me. I just want to ask you a question. You're not having any lingering regrets about Noah, are you?
No. No regrets.
Look, Teresa, you know that I'm an officer of the court, right? I should report the fact that you're planning to kill Alistair.
Well, you do what you have to do, but I will kill him.
And destroy your own life in the process, is that it?
What life do I have? Married to Alistair.
Let me ask you this, what life will your children have if their mother is behind bars in prison? How will you protect them then? Look at me, you think about that. And you think about whether what you're planning to do is really worth it.
Are you sure you don't want my help?
No, I'm enjoying this. I figured out a way to make scrambled eggs with cream cheese and dill. How does that sound?
That sounds
good. Let's see, I think I'll make some sausage too. And the toast is toasting, the eggs are boiling for James. So,
I want pancakes too.
You want pancakes too? All right, pancakes are coming up then. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
That guy is... he's dirt, you know, and he's turning my sister into dirt. Damn! I want to kill him. What?
When you said you wanted to kill him, did you mean Alistair or Spike?
Sweetheart, you're sure about that? I mean, well, Noah isn't on your mind a lot, is he?
The only thing that's on my mind is trying to do my best in my new job. I want to make you proud, grandfather.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure you would. Well, speaking of jobs, could you do me a favor? Could you go to my office? I left a file on the desk, the Jennings file. Could you get it and bring it back here?
Sure. No problem.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
But I tell you, I don't like it, but I suppose the two of you are going to have to compete for the Singapore project.
Well, the best man will win.
We'll see, won't we?
I want you both to try to be civil and be fair about this, all right? Would you shake on that? Good. I have to take care of some things before Luis's funeral. If you need me for anything, anything at all, you just give me a call. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, great. Listen, I gotta get back to work, so if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, go give it your best shot. But I'm gonna blow you out of the water.
Yeah, no, I think you should try. I think that'd be really good for you. Kay, make yourself useful. Cup of coffee. We're gonna be here for a while. A lot of cream, a lot of sugar.
I think there's a problem between Vox and Kay. And I think we can use it to our advantage.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Killing Alistair is going to end up hurting you and your children.
No, it is worth it. Even if I never see my children again, I'll be able to sleep peacefully at night, knowing that I protected them from that monster, knowing that that man will never destroy their lives.
I want you to think about this. You think about this long and hard before you do anything.
I have thought about it. Alistair's responsible for my father leaving us all those years ago. He's responsible for Antonio's death. He is responsible for Luis's death, and he has to pay.
But you can't just appoint yourself his executioner, Teresa.
You know what? That's what I am, his executioner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get ready for my brother's funeral. The second brother of mine that Alistair murdered.
Is something wrong?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, well, I found the paper. Come back in the kitchen.
I will. Your eyes are so cold. You are really gonna try to kill Alistair, aren't you?
Set one foot inside St. Margaret Mary's, who knows what saint or seraphim will come after us.
There's one person to blame for my death, Alistair Crane.
I knew that you had Luis killed, and now everyone else knows too.